I am going to show you the multi-billion-dollar SEO strategy that people couldn't access before, but now it's completely accessible. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But first, I have to show you what exactly it is that I'm talking about. If we take a look at my screen over here, I just put in fun things to do in Rome in Google, and I came across this page over here, and this is what I see on TripAdvisor. And on TripAdvisor, you can see, well, they have a templated page over here, things to do in Rome. Okay, things to do in Rome, popular things, ways to tour Rome, recommended for you, top attractions in Rome, walking tours, all that type of stuff, right? So I just continue to scroll down the screen. Maybe they have some what travelers are saying, but basically it's a lot of user-generated content, and they're just kind of internally linking to these other pages. This is known as programmatic SEO. You're creating a list of keywords that you want to go after, and then you're creating a well-designed template like this one, and then you're just pumping out a lot of these pages. And you can see they have tons and tons of these. So it could be fun things to do in Rome, fun things to do in Japan, fun things to do in Tokyo, fun things to do in LA. The permutations just go on and on and on. And so when you make this keyword universe over here, you're going to be able to scale your traffic exponentially. And the problem with this a long time ago, because I was actually doing this at companies a long time ago, was that we had the resources of a product team, there's a resource of an engineering team, a design team as well. But when you're a smaller company, you couldn't access this stuff. But now it's a lot more accessible thanks to the AI innovations around Google Bard or ChatGPT. The cool thing about, at least for right now, OpenAI has an API that you can use. And so this is something that we've been leveraging for our clients, ourselves. And when we look at how we've been growing over time, really we've added quite a bit of keywords for ourselves and also for clients too. The example I want to give here, let's say you're a CRM, let's say you're a customer relationship management tool. So let's say you're HubSpot, right? You might want to aim for keyword templates like Salesforce alternatives, because you're an alternative to Salesforce. Salesforce versus HubSpot versus type of content works out really well. Best CRMs for a specific industry. Now you can do this at scale. And what you can do as well is then you'd create these templates, you'd add in other bonuses like testimonials, other internal links linking to related pages, related content that you might have, just to help increase conversion rates and show that the page is actually legit. And then you have a human that can spot check these if you want. Highly recommended that you do that initially in the beginning when you're testing this out. And then you can start to scale this. I would just say if you're looking to scale this, don't put the cart before the horse. You want to scale it slowly over time, especially if you're a website that isn't that established. Maybe you might want to put out 5 to 10 pages a day or so and then start to ramp it up over time. But I guarantee you, if you're just going to pump out thousands and thousands of pages in a day and just release it, you can't expect it to all work at once. And so the other thing I would say is, in order to get these pages indexed, you want to use something like Index Me Now. So that's a tool that you can use. By the way, this is our traffic over time, right? You can just see we started kind of testing this, and then maybe there's about, like, I don't know, 28,000 keywords or so. Now there's a little more than that, and we're looking to ramp up. And then just keep in mind, again, as long as the content is helpful to human beings and you're doing what you said you would do, then it's fine, right? And so that's all it is. For TripAdvisor, I mean, let's just look at TripAdvisor. We can see over here, their domain rating is 93 out of 100. That's amazing. That's really high. And they rank for 20 million keywords. And their traffic is 121 million. And it just keeps going higher and higher and higher. And maybe they got a bump in the last couple months or so. That could be a thing as well. But you could also argue that maybe they're creating more pages too, right? Because you look at 7 million pages here, 8.3 million, 8.6 million over here. If you're going to do 8.6 million pages and they're helpful pages, of course you're going to get that amount of traffic. Of course you're going to get that much volume, right? And so the key thing to think about here is this concept of programmatic SEO is not necessarily new, but a lot of people don't know that they now have this weapon that's available to them now. And I encourage you to really take advantage of this for the next couple of years, because this isn't going to be around for long. Pretty soon everyone's going to be doing this. And so the time to strike the iron is right now. And if you take it really seriously, you do a good job about it, and you make sure that what you're producing is better than what the other people have that's out there, then you're going to reap the rewards from it. And so from a more advanced standpoint, let's say your site doesn't have strong domain rating, you don't have a lot of links that are pointing to it. Can you go acquire other websites in your space and then maybe combine them together, 301 redirect and that type of stuff, right? And you kind of combine the power from these other websites. That's something that's a little more advanced that you can do. And then you could go out there, build these templates, and just ramp your traffic like crazy, and then you're just going to be unstoppable. And so I'm curious to know from your side what your plan is with programmatic SEO, because our plan is to ramp it for our clients. Our plan is to ramp it for ourselves. We didn't really get a chance to talk about the concept of AI enhanced content, but we'll get to that eventually. But look, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe. It helps us grow. And you can check out this next video over here where we talk about how SEO is changing for this year and beyond. And we'll catch you in that one.